Gen Z are saying time's up. Time's up for career politicians. Time's up for people getting into politics and enriching themselves. People becoming overnight millionaires and billionaires just because you hold a public office. They understand that time's up. Time's up for lies, empty promises, hyped politics with no agenda, agendas that are hidden within people's personal interests and aspirations. And something else. They say politics is local, and then they say politics is about interest. This is where we have gone wrong. That is why there is maandamano. Time's up, career politicians. And you are deceiving, mischievous, conniving, maneno matamu. That's why Gen Z are tired. And I'm tired too with them. And I support them and salute them because they speak a language that those before them have failed tremendously. We can talk about what's happening in Kenya today. When Gen Z's Generation Z have risen up and they are tearing the parents, it's time to be quiet. It's time that you listen. The reason why they are doing that is because they are hungry. They are hungry for leadership. They are hungry for guidance. They are hungry for way forward. They are educated and unemployed with no prospects of a clear future. And what we have seen in Kenya is a recycle of career politicians that dump themselves as leaders. And there is a difference between leadership and politicians. Politicians, they come with promises without tangible, empirically proven strategies. Their goals looks great, but lack mission and objectives. And this is what Gen Z are talking about. That is why they are on the streets. Speaking on behalf of millennials, Gen X, and baby boomers, all these generations that came before them that have been woodwicked and connived and believe in the system of democracy without knowledge. There is no democracy without knowledge. The rule of the people, by the people, for the people is an informed policy. Is an informed idea. And it comes born of people presenting their needs, people objectively participating in the process of enactment of their dreams, and people achieving those dreams in a timely manner. But politicians are charismatic. They come and hype up the crowd. They chip money out and confuse the electorate. Gen Z are saying time's up. Time's up for career politicians. Time's up for people getting into politics and enriching themselves. People becoming overnight millionaires and billionaires just because you hold a public office. This should be a sacred position where people have entrusted your guts, have entrusted your brain to run their resources. But you run them down for their money. Gen X can read. Millennials, Gen Z can read. Millennials and Gen X and baby boomers, they just listen. But Gen X Gen Zs, I mean, they can read. They can read Ukoloni Mamboleo. They can read Mashetani. They can read Shambala Wanyama. They understand. They understand that time's up. Time's up for lies, empty promises, hyped politics with no agenda, agendas that are hidden within people's personal interest and aspirations. And something else. They say politics is local, and then they say politics is about interest. This is where we have gone wrong. That is why there is maandamano. There is maandamano because politics should not be about interest, about awarding those people that support around you, building a table and a man cave for yourself. And then when you rise up, you award those people around you. And then you use people as means. You cannot use people's votes as means anymore. No, not in the Kenya we know today. You cannot come and utter empty promises in Kenya today and expect to go scot-free. Time's up, career politicians. And you are deceiving, mischievous, conniving, maneno matamutamu. Time's up. It's time to speak the truth and face the bulls by the horn. Face what is ailing our people. Lack of infrastructure, lack of good education, careers, lack of healthcare, debilitated healthcare system, hospitals, lack of equipment, diagnostic equipment, lack of employment, businesses failing, inflation, debts, external borrowing, expenditure, unlimited expenditure. That's why Gen Z are tired. And I'm tired too with them. And I support them and salute them because they speak a language that those before them have failed tremendously. Is upon now those who are sitting in positions of authority and power, which have been bestowed on them and unto them by the same people they lead, is upon them now to reconcile their brain, reconcile their mind, reconcile their ideologies and their interest with the interest of the people, and know where the problem is. The problem is within. Heal from within. Country need to change. But somebody has to speak. Thank God for Gen Z. Thank God.